Welcome, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing today? What's up? What's up? What's up? Jaden Sue, how you doing? James Gipe, what's up, brother? What's up, Mr. James Gipe? How you doing, brother? Hey, Naj, how you doing today? I've been waiting on Naj all day. Come help me take care of all these chores, but I haven't seen him yet. Hey, KK, what's up? Yeah, I haven't seen Naj. I was expecting all kinds of help with all the work that needs to be done around here, and no Naj. Okay, Miss Nell Court. Vermont will be happy. You can't be yelling at him today, so he'll be happy about that, Nell. He'll be happy about that, not me. I like it when you're in here harassing dude love. Yeah, I like it when you're harassing dude love. Guys, keep Jaden Sue in your prayers, guys. Keep Jaden Sue in your prayers. It's 88 here, KK. Nell Court said he's been awful. He has been awful lately, Nell. He's been terrible. I've been trying to keep him in line, Nell, but I can't do a thing with him. Appreciate the like and the share, Arlene Verdita. Yeah, I can't keep him in line no more, Nell. I don't know what's happened to him. What's up, Jersey Shore? What's up, Snooky? What'd you break today, Snooky? I know you had to break something yesterday or today. He does, Nell. He needs to be grounded. His wife needs to stop him from going downstairs in the basement. He gets in too much trouble down there in that basement now. She's going to have to put her finger on there. You cooked yesterday. Holy cow, KK. Holy cow, KK. Be still my heart. KK cooked again. Hooky day today. What? Dang. I forgot to paste the link. I don't ever remember to paste the link no more. I can't believe you cooked again, KK. I cannot believe you cooked again. Spicy spaghetti. Wow. Yeah, Nell, he needs to start putting reminders on his phone of things he's supposed to do because he can't remember nothing no more now. He's got that convenient memory now. He only remembers what he wants to remember. Hey, Crystal Pets and Plants, how you doing today, my friend? What's up? What's up? Yeah, he's got that convenient memory going on right now. I don't know what's up with him. Upset stomach from red sauce last night. Wow. Yeah, I told Vermont today he needed to start wearing Depends. He was talking about he was getting stuff all over him. I told him in his live stream he needed to start wearing some Depends if he's getting stuff all over him. I don't know what's up with that. Just trying to help him out. Got it done today, Miss Nell. They were here before 8 o'clock this morning. So they got it pumped this morning. Crystal Vlogs in the house. KK said, the spaghetti was fantastic. Yeah, me too, Nell. You know, he's getting so old now. He's getting so darn old. I think he needs all of us to start looking out for him. He's just getting too darn old. What's up, TJ? Yep, they were out here early this morning now. Boy, they were talking about that other company that never showed up. They said they were hearing that from everybody. So they had more business than they could get done because that other company keeps telling everybody they're coming, they're coming, they're coming, and they're not showing up. So he said their business was through the roof. So what you up to, TJ? I haven't got much stuff from you from Instagram lately. I used to see TJ posted on Instagram quite a bit, but here lately I haven't seen that much from TJ. I have not. Yep. Yep. They were here early this morning, 8 o'clock. Matter of fact, I think they called me at 7:30 and said they'd be here in 5 minutes. Yeah, I saw that, Neil. I saw that. He keeps everything organized and he used a spatula or something from the kitchen today. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he's doing. TJ says, I still do. Yeah, I'm not getting that many notifications, TJ. I normally get, you're one of the few people I get a lot of notifications from, but I hadn't seen you lately. Yeah, Neil, I don't know what we're going to do with him. I really don't. I guess we're just going to have to turn the basement into an old folks' home for him. Put him in the old folks' home in the basement. I think that new diet's messing with his thought process, Neil. That's what I think it is. He ain't got all that sugar in him. He's eating all that healthy stuff. I don't know, TJ. I used to get notifications all the time that you posted something. You were always posting stuff about your girlfriend, but here lately I haven't seen nothing from you. I hear you, Sonia. I think he's got his mind on his money and his money on his mind. That's what it is. That's what it is. Mind on his money and money on his mind. Frozen the fridge. You got your refrigerator turned down too low, KK. Got to keep it on about 33 or 34 degrees, KK. That's what I keep the fridge out in the laundry room that opens up, goes out to the deck in the summertime. I keep that refrigerator around 33, 34 degrees. What's up, Papa Smurf? You have to keep it down at 32. Even cold adult beverages will freeze. So I try to keep mine around 33, 44 degrees, right on the verge. That way I can just walk in from the pool on the deck through the laundry room and I got a refrigerator in there. So what's everybody up to today? It's Wednesday, folks. It is Wednesday. Let me drop the link again if anybody wants to come up. There's the linky. There's the linky dinky for anybody that wants to come up. But yeah, we've been getting afternoon thunderstorms here, y'all. Good Lord, it rained again yesterday afternoon. We got a heck of a storm yesterday afternoon. That's 2 days in a row. Got to show your face, Jaden Sue, to come up on panel. What's up, Papa Smurf?
Hillbilly, how are you?
What's up, buddy?
How you doing? How you doing? So,
Doing well.
so listen. What do you think about a guy that would threaten to harpoon somebody's rubber ducky in a rubber ducky race? What do you think about that guy?
Yeah, that's hardcore, brother.
You know what? So,
yeah. Yesterday afternoon, we got a heck of a storm yesterday afternoon. 2 days in a row.
Yeah, it rained pretty good up here.
Yeah, you got to turn down your volume on your YouTube there, buddy.
I didn't even know it was on.
Got to show your face, Jaden Sue.
Hold on.
Up on panel. What's up,
Hillbilly, how are you? How you doing? So,
doing well.
So listen. What do you think about a guy that would threaten to harpoon somebody's rubber ducky in a rubber ducky race? What do you think about that guy?
Okay, Jim. Now I don't hear you, buddy. Uh-oh. He must have got mad. Here he comes. Here he comes. It is Dude Love.
How's it going?
Hello, am I there now?
Now I can hear you.
Good. So I asked you before, see, what would you think about a guy that would threaten to harpoon a nice lady's rubber ducky in a rubber ducky race? What do you think about that guy?
I don't know, dude. That sounds pretty hardcore. I mean, going to darn harpoon somebody's rubber ducky that didn't do nothing wrong. You know, that's taking it to extreme.
Then he tied anchors to the tails so that we wouldn't win. It was like he had a personal vendetta against Sonia's rubber ducky.
I did nothing of the sort.
Wow.
Right. You know what? I have that on video. So
True.
So you can't get away with it.
That sounds like somebody that might have some anger management issues.
I don't know. That was a lot of fun though, Bruce. That live stream. We were in a live stream from one of Bruce's Filipino friends, and that was a lot of fun. Oh.
I think he knows Pony.
Do you know Pony?
Pony Sweetman?
Pony Sweetman?
Yeah, the one that owes me 300 family members.
Yep. Oh, she owes you 300?
I won a contest over there, and I never saw the 300 family members I was supposed to win.
I don't know how you do that. I just don't know how you do that.
Well, you give. She had a contest going for super chats, so I sent her a super chat, and I happened to give her the biggest super chat. So you get your choice of watch hours or family members or whatever. So I told her, I said, just give me the family members. I got 0.
Well, I don't know. I really didn't get involved in that thing, in that part, because I don't have any family members.
Did KK
I'm
just
just-
call me a butthead?
Yes, you did.
Hi, Arlene.
yeah.
How are you?
Yeah.
Straight up, real butthead.
Not
She
even-
said.
Not just a butthead, a real one.
And Naj knows the psychologist. Well, we did, but the therapist, but she won't come back.
Well, at least she didn't call you Beavis.
True. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know.
No, yeah, we can hear you fine.
Yeah, you're not using a megaphone now.
No, now he's got that big, and in the middle of the song he's going to record something for us. He's going to get up there and sing
No.
in that,
Nope,
in that
that-
studio mic. Look at that thing. Hi, hun.
I know you.
Glad to see you made it home.
I did.
I said, yes, I know a psychologist, Bruce.
Probably.
Nell said something about buttons,
Buttons.
Bruce.
I'm not
From 3
pushing
months
buttons.
ago.
Buttons. Buttons? Was I supposed to send buttons?
She sent you some, I think, or something. She said
Oh,
she's driving.
yeah. She sent. Actually, we played with those. She sent Alexis a whole Santa Claus. I mean, a snowman button set with the triangle and the eyes and the nose and everything. You know. We played with it when we built snowmen this past winter.
Nell's exact words at 3:43 p.m. are, "I sent him buttons months ago to no avail."
Oh, you better
I think
hide, pal.
Crap, I don't think I sent her the picture I was supposed to send her. Oh no.
Now you are in deep.
You know what? I'm not blaming this on you, Bruce. Your personal secretary over here
It's slacking. I
was.
mean, how am I supposed to
slack-
keep up?
I don't know, but she's slacking.
He did not mention
You're supposed to
anything
keep-
about buttons.
Don't. Not you're supposed to be psychic and know these things.
I gave him a message this morning. He did. I don't know if he saw it or not.
Oh,
Wait, I got a message this morning.
I
You
typed
may
it
or may
in
not
chat.
have.
I don't know if you saw it or not. Ace emailed me saying that she got her stuff.
Yeah, she said it was damaged.
Yeah,
Wait, what else did she take? Because all she said was it's damaged.
she sent me pictures. Did she send you pictures?
Nope,
You want the pictures? I have the pictures.
please. That was insured, so
Only I don't think the eye was just the other ones.
I'm still waiting on Naj to show up for the dishwashing and the swimming pool cleaning and the car washing and all that.
I thought she was going to do that for you. I swore I saw that message.
Yeah, that's what I thought. When she got done with Jim's dishes, she was supposed to be heading my way.
I did
Yeah.
my own dishes.
Well, you were supposed to pay her for the hillbilly.
Me, not me.
I swear
No,
that's
you were
what-
If I
supposed to-
had hillbilly's money, I'd burn mine.
Boy, that wouldn't take you but just a minute if you had my money, brother. I'd have to win the lottery to make it up to broke.
I'm so broke I can't even pay attention.
I've been out of work for almost 2 years now. I'm broke.
Yeah. Okay, I won't ask that question. Is that enough? You know, I have it in my computer on for like 2 days, and I'm getting every notification on the plan, and it was Jim's laundry. No, Naj, he said you could do his laundry, clean his pool, and wash and wax his car. I was there. Cash first. She wants money in
Yep.
advance.
In
What the
other
hell
words,
she
Bruce,
did?
get the money
America?
to Naj.
Give them money.
Yeah.
Them two are getting like Tony Damien. They get on the panel and they get on their phones, and that's where they stay the whole time.
I just sent you everything that she gave me.
Now wait a minute.
So-
Okay, so I'm sorry, not to interrupt you.
No, go ahead, interrupt me because I don't have anything important to say. I'm just,
So the eye, I painted her one of the eyes, Hillbilly. Zero damage to the eye. The packings that I put in, the extra paintings to keep the other stuff protected,
Yeah.
those got damaged. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
That's what I did. That's why I put them the way I do. I
Yep.
protect the piece that's on the outside. I learned that the hard way, didn't I, Sonia?
Yes, sir.
So they showed
look,
up.
They
They
went
showed
to
up early. They showed up early this morning to pump my septic tank. And it made me get a craving for corn dogs.
It smelled that good, huh?
I
So
can't
during-
unsee this now. You know that.
But-
You're going,
So in
I
Bruce's,
think I'm going to have me a corn dog.
All them
That's what I
ponies
had,
make me
too.
want to eat something looks like them.
I went and got me some of them corn dog bites out of the freezer and heated them up in the microwave. I was sitting there eating them during Vermont's live stream this morning. What are you drinking, Bruce?
It's just tea.
It looks like Jack Daniel's bottle to me.
It does.
I
It looked
know, doesn't
exactly
it?
like a
Doesn't
Jack
it?
Daniel's bottle.
Doesn't it though?
Dude, I can
Yeah.
spot that from 10 miles away.
No, it's that brewed iced
Hey,
tea.
Pony.
Hi,
How are
Pony.
you?
Hey, pony.
We just got done. Look at it, Pony.
Hello, Pony.
This is my face, Pony. Now you get to see what I look like.
See, this is a Bruce, and this is a Sonia. I'm never going to get this right. Over here, someplace.
Go that way.
This way.
Opposite of the
Right.
way you want to go.
That's a Sonia.
Right. And you already know Hillbilly. So
But yeah, those corn dogs was delicious.
I like the mini corn dogs. Well, I eat the vegan ones, but whatever.
So,
Still,
Bruce, I have a technical question.
yes, sir.
I have little bitty small root problem at the entrance to my septic. What will kill it? They told me to use rock salt, but I did some research on rock salt, and it has a tendency to clump up
It'll
and
actually,
cause problem.
and it actually eats your concrete.
is
I
it?
don't want to
Is
use
it?
the rock salt.
Yeah, is it in the lateral, Hillbilly? I mean, can they get a rotor rooter into it and just chop it up?
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's growing actually through the wall. See, I don't know how long the septic tank's been there because I've been here 20 years, and it was there before me. But when they cleaned it out, the guy said, "Hey, I noticed a couple of roots here, small roots close to the entrance coming from the house." So he said, "You might want to get you some rock salt or something and flush it through the toilet." But I did the research on the rock salt, and the rock salt ain't what I want from everything I read. And of
Yeah,
course,
I
you
thought-
search it online, and they give you 50 million different things to use.
Okay, it is available. Okay. You can get stuff called K77.
K77.
Yeah, it's actually a root killer. I want to make sure it was legal where you are. You can get it on Amazon. It's like 28 bucks. Yeah, $26.
And
Tony
you
said
just
you have to
flush
make
it
a
down the
channel.
toilet, right?
It'll look like this.
Gotcha.
You got to get a little closer, pal. Yeah, that'll do it.
Robic. Is that what it is? Robic. All right, I got it wrote down.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure it was legal where you are because I know it works up here, but I want to make sure because each state's got their own little hissy fit about certain things. I know that stuff works, but don't get it on your hands.
All right.
Be very careful with it. It's not going to hurt your pipes.
It'll destroy your roots.
Yeah. It'll make you look like Telly Savalas if you get it on your head.
Dang.
Well, the thing of it is, I'm sure if they see it up where the main line comes in from the house, I would be scared to think what's in my drain lines because the whole back behind the backyard where the drain lines go is nothing but wild plum trees.
Wow.
So I can just imagine what's in the drain lines.
And they've got massive root systems. Most fruit trees do.
Yeah.
I love watching those guys trying to move the apple trees with the the big wedges that pick them up. They dig them down, they take them out, and there's still half a ground is full of roots.
The trees that bothered septics the most up home was weeping willows.
Willows are bad.
Yeah, they were real bad up home.
Not to mention the wind blows them in a heartbeat, knocks them right over. Yeah, willows they want water, they want moisture, they will destroy anything to get to it. They eat concrete.
So, Pony Swedman, you want to come up on the panel, Pony?
I think she just did like a 4-hour live stream.
And don't say no, you get nosebleed. I know better.
No,
She speaks good English.
she speaks pretty well.
She speaks good English. No nosebleed there.
No, we were talking about that in her chat today. Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm too." It's like, no, just relax. You know, just
Where's
talk.
the
We'll
laconic?
figure you out.
How you doing today? Yeah, every time I go into a lot of the Filipino live streams, nobody will talk to me because they all talk about nosebleed.
And Pony, your English is marvelous. You speak English much better than I speak Tagalog or Swedish.
No, she speaks English better than you speak English.
Well, that's not hard. I'm from New Jersey.
There's the link, Pony. Come on up here and deal with these guys.
I told her that you should have a conversation with somebody from the deep south sometime.
Yeah.
Hey, Maria, how you doing today? How you doing?
Like in the bayous of Louisiana. Try go. No clue.
And Texas. You get that big twang in Texas.
Oh, we don't understand Tony anyway.
Oh, Texans try to act like they're hillbillies, and they
She's
ain't.
not even here, is she?
That doesn't matter. I can still harass her
Oh.
even though she's not here.
Yes.
You know why Texas is so big, right? All the sewer from Oklahoma flowed south.
Uh-huh.
I think you just stumped them, Hillbilly.
No, I can't
Who,
say
me?
anything. I got family in Texas. I got to be nice. It's my uncle's birthday. He lives in Texas.
Well, how do you think they grow all those yellow roses down here?
That's right.
Yellow rose of Texas.
Don't
feed off
sing,
the
don't-
spurs. Okay.
Don't sing. Just stop.
Wow.
Are you sure you two aren't married yet? I'm just saying.
No, we're not a learner's
Tanya-
permit.
Tanya sounds like she's had a bad day today or something.
No, she just doesn't want to hear my melodious tones
Melodious.
or madrolious tones if you listen to her.
No.
So anyway, so you didn't see my joke last night, Bruce, in the chat this
I
morning?
did.
You
I
did.
think I did, yeah.
Yeah, you think you did. Did you see my joke this morning, Hillbilly?
Was it
Hey,
the
B
planet?
Savage.
Was it the planet one?
No.
Oh, okay. I saw that one.
That
No,
was
I
Dan's.
have a tendency in Bruce's live streams.
Uh-huh.
I mess with him as long as I feel like messing with him, and then I just set the phone down and leave him running
Yeah.
while I'm normally eating, so I don't read the chat.
So he,
Uh-huh.
because he can't deal with me past 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
He's got 5 minutes of me and he's done. He's like, all right, I have enough of this guy already.
All right. So, well, I'll tell the joke, and you tell me if it's fun. Okay.
Okay,
So this lady goes to the country for the first time
Brace,
to farm.
brace yourself, guys. Brace yourself. It's gonna be
To
really
farm. Okay. And she walks over to the farmer and she goes, "Can you tell me why some cows have horns and some don't?" And he kind of scratches his head a minute and he goes, well, he says, some cows never grow horns. He says, and then some cows, when they get older, we cut the horns off. Now, it doesn't hurt the cow, but we cut the horns off so they don't hurt the other cows. He says, and some cows, we never want to grow horns. So when they're little calves, we have this special acid that we just dip in the little buds and it kills all the things and they never grow horns. He says, but the reason that this particular cow you're looking at doesn't have any horns is because it's a horse.
But
That's pretty funny.
I look at him.
A lot better than Bruce's jokes.
I figured you would appreciate that being a country person.
Well, if you're from the backwoods of Arkansas, I'm sure I like the way you talk, B Savage, because I talk probably worse than you do. Hey, Hart Gasper, how you doing today? Yeah, that's a lot better joke than Bruce's joke.
I have to say, I stole it from Buddy Hackett, and he got a roar out of the Tonight Show.
Only
But I
because
have
he was
to-
Buddy Hackett.
I have to admit,
Well-
the best invention that was ever made for the farm was when they came out with those rubber bands, those real thick rubber bands, and they had a tool that you could spread apart. And you could put them over the cows or the bull's horns. And after about a month, the horns will just fall off. We used to cut them. We had big cutters. We'd cut them by the Farmer's Almanac, cut them off, and we'd spray that purple stuff all over it. But when they came out with those rubber bands, you could use that for castrating the bulls and for the horns dropping off.
Ouch.
Yep. Don't know how many rubber bands I put on bulls.
How many rubber bands have you put on bulls, Bruce?
On a bull?
On a bull?
We've only had 8, 10 full size and probably 20 or 30 small ones.
Yeah, between horns and castration, I've done at least 100.
Nothing makes your day like grabbing a set and just sticking a rubber band on it. And then for the next 2 days, you're going, oh man.
We had a special chute built in the barn just for that.
Yeah.
And the bars would open up, and when the cow or the bull would go in, the bars would slam shut here at their neck. And then you take a big old 4x4 and put it across the back so they couldn't kick you.
Yeah, we had the back arm we pulled down, and it lifted basically stuck it right behind his butt end there and lifted him up a little bit. Their feet on the ground, they're not so happy, but they're also not kicking the living daylights at it either.
That would definitely not done. See, now I learned something new today. You could castrate a bull with a rubber band.
Yeah, just
Yes.
shuts the blood flow off. That's all it does. And actually, it's pretty humane. They just kind of just fall off.
The thing of it is, after you do it, that the bull kind of goes out and finds him a shade tree to lay down under, and for the next couple of days, he don't do much of nothing but lay around for a little while. But after a while, that rubber band just cuts the circulation off, and it kills.
It's just like a belly button.
Yeah.
It's the same theory as the clips for belly buttons.
See, my father would have known that story because he worked on a farm when he was a kid.
A lot more humane than the way that used to be done.
Well, see, before we went to the rubber bands, we didn't cut them with a knife. We had a clamp. And you had a clamp. It looked like pruning shears, except it was a clamp.
Yep, one
You
side
put
was
it
curved.
up on there, and then you mashed down like that, and you clamped them, brother. And they hollered.
Yep, I can show you one. I think I have one in the other room.
A clamp or
I might
a
still
set
have
of
one of those.
expired bull testicles?
No, I think I still have a set of those cutters in the other room.
Yeah, it's
It's going to be interesting cleaning your house out one of these days.
One side's curved, got a curved blade.
You
and the
you
other
probably could have
side's
sold
got
that in the
just
garage
an
sale.
arch. No way, man. There's,
You may need to.
how do you? Yeah. The funny thing is, a lot of the old gangster movies, they show them using for cutting people's fingers off.
Jim, when they clean out his basement, ATF, Department of Homeland Security, FEMA, PETA, everybody in the world's going to show up in his basement.
That's
Anybody with a credential.
That's the
Let me in.
upstairs.
Okay.
You ever heard of that guy Jimmy Hoffa? I'm just saying.
He's not in my basement.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't
Maybe.
think so.
I don't know. Maybe.
The last thing I saw about that, they said that they have a pretty good idea that he really is underneath a golf hole on a golf course.
The one they pee on.
Yep. They said everybody that comes down that's part of the family, when they get to that hole, they all stop and pee on that golf hole.
Yep. I think you told me that. I looked it up. Makes sense.
Yeah, one of the old, he's an old lawyer, has come forward and said that he's pretty, I think it was a lawyer, either a doctor or a lawyer. He said that's the spot.
They wouldn't even notice. The fertilizer wouldn't even change. It's got a really green spot.
Well, it'd be hard to get any rest in eternity with people hitting golf balls at you all day long.
Could be the reason. Well, we know it's not under a baseball diamond because they've dug up that field about 20 million times.
Well, they
Yeah, and he
dug
was
up about-
supposedly in the end zone at Giant Stadium, and they did all kinds of stuff there, and he ain't there either.
Well, they've dug up just about every stinking scrap yard and junk yard in New Jersey, didn't they, Jim? Looking for him?
Well, I know that they went and looked specifically at Giant Stadium. They said he was buried under the field,
Well, they used
and
ground penetrating radar, didn't they? For
yeah,
that?
yeah. But I mean, that would have been stupid. I mean, there's so many bodies in the Meadowlands that, another one, they wouldn't have found that one either.
Yeah, find about 47 other and never find the right one.
Hey, wasn't that Three-Fingered Joe or Joe Bag of Donuts? Yeah, that guy.
No, it's Joey Coffee Cake.
Joey Coffee Cake.
Oh, honey, nothing worse than expired mountain oysters. You got that right, B Savage. I ain't eating no mountain oysters.
Pass.
I don't eat chitlins either.
No, don't like
I
tripe.
was out to dinner Monday night, and I had octopus at this.
Oh God!
Calamari.
No, not calamari.
No,
Is squid. This is
squid,
octopus,
that's right.
and it
Octopus.
was braised, and it was seasoned, and it was not rubbery. It was tender, and it was I mean, finally, I was sitting there, and they had taken all the appetizers away, and I still had the octopus sitting along, and I kept nibbling at it, and I finally asked, "Please take this away. I'm never going to eat my dinner." It was really good.
Yeah, tell him how many glasses of sangria you had.
I only had 2 glasses of sangria.
You had 3. You told me 3. He came
Okay,
home
3,
with
but I didn't eat the
half
fruit.
in the bag.
But I wasn't half in the bag.
It sure as heck seemed like you were half in the bag.
No, I was much
So-
rowdier. I was much rowdier this morning.
So Jim, in the 80s, we used to pull into Hong Kong. We'd spend 2 weeks there every year on the submarine, and all the bars in Hong Kong we used to hang out at were they had the British influence. They were all dark places. So once you went inside the bars, it was kind of a circle. Had a circle bar in the middle, and then they had dart alleys, whatever you call them, for throwing darts. Every one of them had fish tanks with live octopus and squid in the fish tanks.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody ordered it, They just reach in and grab a tentacle, slice it off, put it on a plate, chop it up,
Yeah.
and serve it to them raw.
Yeah. Yeah. See that I don't like it raw. It's got to be because I've had it raw, and it's kind of chewy, even in a really good sushi place. But this was like I don't know if they steamed it, but it was seasoned just wondering, and it was just marvelous. It really was. Actually, all the food this place is marvelous.
Be savage.
Well, be savage. I don't like white beans and I don't like greens, but I'll eat the crackling cornbread and the ham hocks. I'm a picky eater. I'm from the backwoods, but I don't eat.
You're not. She's a picky eater because she wouldn't go near a ham hock if her life depended on it. She go, "What's that?"
Jim,
so guys,
are you having
today's
pasta
National
tonight?
Rhubarb Day.
Want
You know, I
some?
don't think I've ever had rhubarb.
Don't try it.
No, is it? I know they make it in pies and stuff. So it's
My
gotta
grandma
be-
used to make me eat rhubarb pie.
Yeah, no
No.
good, huh?
No, I do not recommend it.
I don't know. The only thing that I refuse to eat is my mother used to get frozen butternut squash, orange
Ugh.
stuff,
God. Ugh.
and she would take it out of the box, and it would shape like the box, and she would put it in a pan, in a pot, and do whatever she did with it, and it would come out. My father loved it, but I would look at that and I go, "Where's the smallest place on my plate that I could put some of this?" And she laughs about it now. She says, "Well, I'm going to make dinner. What do you want?" I says, "Anything but that frozen squash that comes out of it shaped like a box. I don't eat that."
Hey, Newfoundlander Ingalls family. That's like everybody up home eats acorn squash. They cut them open. They put all that brown sugar and all that other stuff. I ain't
Butter.
eating that crap. It ain't happening.
I like it. I eat it.
See, when I was a kid, I had to eat everything on my plate. Whatever they put on my plate, I couldn't leave the table.
That's right.
They stewed everything. Stewed squash, stewed okra, stewed this, stewed that. And I like, when I left home, I swore to God, I'd never eat that stuff again.
You're probably not a big fan of beef stew.
No, I ate too much of that in the military. We had beef stew 2 or 3 times a week on the submarine because it come in the big long cans and they could keep it in the freezer.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife likes Denny Moore beef stew.
Dinty more. It's more.
It's like, no.
So
I still try. Usually once every couple of years, I'll try one little small taste of fried squash just to make sure I still don't like it. And I'm 60 years old and I still don't like it.
I still don't.
I make squash pie and all kinds of stuff. Kind of like pumpkin
Yeah.
pie.
yeah, I don't like pumpkin pie. I mean, it's not one of those things that I go, "Ugh," but I'm just not a big fan. I'd rather give me an apple pie, cherry, Boston cream.
Well, there's two different kinds of pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
Well, not
the
that
real-
fake. Not that
The
fake.
real
garbage.
pumpkin pie that turns out yellow.
yeah,
And then there's the store-bought kind, or the kind that they put the brown sugar and all the stuff and turn it brown and
yeah.
make it cinnamon or
Mhm.
whatever it is. But the Granny used to make the real pumpkin pies with just the real pumpkin in it. I don't like those either.
That was not what I was expecting you to say.
I like to. I like the
Man,
nutmeg.
that was so good. No,
No, I like to have the nutmeg and cinnamon in it.
It tastes like dirt.
I don't like the plain pumpkin, all natural pumpkin pie. I like Mrs. Smith's chocolate brown colored pumpkin pie.
I'm
And
telling you, Marie
don't give me a
Callender makes
pie
the
out
best-
of the freaking box, out of the jar. I'm not interested.
let's see.
Oh, Marie
My
Callender?
aunt,
Oh yeah.
my aunt used to make crow pie, but I never would eat that either.
Crow.
Jim, you've never eaten crow?
Lots.
I refuse to eat it, dude. I wouldn't eat it.
Lots.
No.
Go do this. What do you mean you did that? No. Oh.
Spam, spam, and spam. I hate that.
I thought you
If
liked
your
spam.
phone, if your phone can recognize it as spam, why does it even let it come in?
I know.
Mine doesn't. It just blocks it. If I take it, it's and it the first time you see it, you say block, it never rings again. It just goes into your receives calls. So I got to tell you something, Bruce. This is the painting you did the other day with the dandelions and that stuff. Oh, is that Wednesday
Yeah, it's right there.
or Monday? Monday. I'm watching you paint this, and all I could get in my head, you're doing these beautiful flowers and leaves, was the giant Monty Python foot over this, ready to come down and stomp on it. I don't know why. I mean, it's this beautiful painting, and all I want to see is da 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 dum da dum dum.
I hear you, Naj. Only kind of milk I like is chocolate milk, Naj. I don't drink regular milk because I used to have to drink real cow's milk, strained through cheesecloth, and it's nasty too.
Now I drink milk. Coconut milk. That's all I drink. Not even almond milk anymore.
So, Jim, have you ever ate squirrel?
Yes.
Too much.
Yeah, my mom's family was from Pennsylvania, and they did small game hunting, and every once in a while there'd be squirrel in the stew.
Why are you sitting like that?
I used to.
Why am I
used
sitting
to
like
love-
what?
You're
Is
sitting
it
like,
better?
like
Yeah, I have
that.
my hand behind my back. Is that okay? I'm wearing
Just
this. I'm
looking
wearing one of
comfortable.
my plastic shirts today.
I used to love to eat squirrel dumplings. So
Yeah.
my grandfather, we went over and made them one time, and I got me a big bowl full of them, and I reached in with my spoon and I pulled out an eyeball. He made his with heads and all in them.
Oh yeah. I thought you were
After
about
that-
came out with some bird shot.
No.
There's one clean enough.
Done that.
Yeah. Yeah. Squirrel,
Yeah.
raccoon,
I used to like
venison.
to eat
I grew up on lots of venison. Lots of venison.
I used to like to eat rainbow trout, but then they started cooking them with the heads on them, and I can't even stand to eat fish no more. I don't even like to smell fish.
That's you and Sonia. She doesn't eat.
I ate
she-
it all the way up till the first
She eats-
time the first time I was on the submarine that surfaced,
Yeah.
and they opened the hatches, and that dead fish smell came down through the boat, made me sick as a dog, and I haven't been able to eat fish since. I used to eat fish all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, if it doesn't go past this, it doesn't go in my mouth. No way.
I can't believe you still won't try the pineapple on the pizza, Sonia.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm gonna get her to try some grilled pineapple sometime this summer on the grill, and I think she's gonna like it.
Hey, Sonia,
It's that warm and cold, and it's really good.
Sonia, have you never had a baked ham
I have.
with pineapple on top of it, baked?
Not with the pineapple on the top, no.
Wow.
There's three
Yeah,
people
I have
that
a
live
ham
in this
stick
house.
here.
Wait, there's 3 people that live in this house, and 2 of them are picky.
So you and yourself.
No, me and my dad. My mom thinks that we're absolutely nuts, and she thinks that my father brainwashed me. So, but there's stuff that I eat that he won't eat, and vice versa. So,
Well, see, down here they used to make like a cherry glaze, or up home for the hams, and then they would take a toothpick and they'd put a cherry through it, and then they'd stick the cherry through a
In the middle of
ring of
pineapples.
pineapple all over the ham, and then bake it.
Mhm.
Wrap it in tinfoil and bake it in the oven.
With or without the cloves? Stuffed in the tiny little
My
hole.
grandmother used to put cloves on, and then
Yeah.
when I got the piece on there, I very carefully take all the cloves out.
Yep.
So
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I sneezed.
Oh, okay.
I had to look for my mute. I'm like, where's my mute?
Yeah. Well, that's what happened to me before. I was trying to adjust the other thing, and I hit the mute on the headset. Then I got it figured out what button it was because I
Because
never
his
used
cord
it.
is like 12 miles long now.
It's not 12. Oh, his cord.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely should think about Bluetooth headset.
I was actually
'Cause,
looking at
you know-
that today.
Yeah, because this is with the 30th, the 35th headset that you could ever buy. You could have bought a Bluetooth headset.
I've had a couple.
Oh,
I've been
enjoyed
thinking
it.
about wireless microphone.
Normally, he has
A wireless
five
microphone.
within reach of him. Five
She-
headsets
she-
within reach of him.
Sonya has one. Sonya has a wireless USB microphone that you can put on it's got a lavalier string on it, or you can clip on it, and it's got the fuzzy thing that goes over the top. Works pretty good. We used it outside, and I've been using it when I do a lodge meeting. I hang it in the middle of the lodge room, and it works great. I just have to
Be
remember to buy
savage.
one for the lodge.
What part of North Carolina is your son in, B Savage? Oh, speaking of the lodge, Jim, me and
Yes, sir.
Sonya had a talk the other day when you weren't here,
Yes.
and we come to the conclusion that you're doing an awful lot of lodge stuff on the weekends,
Mhm.
and it's interrupting with campground time
I understand that.
and bonding time at the campground.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just giving you a little warning, brother. You might
Mhm.
want to start.
I explained everything to her before I told the Grandmaster that I would serve on his staff. And
Yes.
she
And at
got
what point in
a
your
year,
life?
she got a year reprieve because of COVID.
What point
So
in your
now
life did you tell me about this?
I told you I told you the Grandmaster asked me to be on his staff, and this is what it was. It's a lot of nights out and a lot of time out. Wait, let me get the videotape up. So, yeah, but I mean, I was out Monday night, and now I'm out tonight for
Hey, Billy,
Royal
how's it going?
Arch. And then,
You antagonistic.
I've got,
You're so
and then I have the Grandmasters golf outing next Monday, and then I'm good for a little while. I don't think we have anything else coming.
I think he writes it down too. Let's see.
Right
Gotta
there,
produce
brother.
So I can wind people up.
It's not winding
Jim,
me
we
up.
gotta get Sonya and Jim wound up today.
Hey, look, I
Well,
mean, the Grandmaster Sweeton sent her home her own little nameplate the other day. Actually had her name spelled right.
See, but he's totally ignoring, Bruce, the question that I asked him.
What question?
At what point in your life
Yes,
did you tell me about this?
I told you about this before I accepted the offer over almost 2 years ago. I don't understand the
That's his
question.
story, and he's sticking to it. I guess I'll just leave it alone.
It's the truth.
He doesn't
So
understand.
Vermont,
Remember, I even told you there'll be things that you'll be able to go to, and blah blah blah, and receptions and free dinners, and you don't remember all that, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. She remembers the free dinner part.
Well, yeah, doggy bags.
so
Yeah, he
Vermont,
says to me the other day, he says, well, he says, if I go to this golf outing, it's down by the campground, I'll just stay till Monday, and I'll leave from Monday and go from there. He says, you could just, if you wanted to, you could drive right from work all the way back down to that area, and then, just drive all the way back and, go to work next day. I'm like, no.
Okay.
Not happening.
As it turns out, I can't stay at the campground until Monday, so
What?
I have child responsibilities that were kind of thrust upon me today for Sunday. So
So Vermont,
it's all right.
Since I wasn't on yesterday. How much trouble did you get into yesterday and today with Mrs. Vermont? What did I miss? I know you've done something.
Nope. Wait, did I?
Gotta think about it.
No, I think I've been good for a couple of days.
He's due then.
Wait a minute. Does shopping count? No, we talked about that already.
So I might have got the answer to my question today about whether my dog might bite somebody if they came up
Yeah,
in the backyard
I saw that
around the
note.
fence if I wasn't there. So today when the septic tank company pulled up out front, I went and met the guys. And I told him, I said, okay, dude, you need to back around the back of the house, back around the pool. And I said, then between the edge of the pool and the 8-foot high fence I have, you can slide the hose up over the pool and get to the septic tank. I said, and he had his helper there with him. I said, but don't go back there until I go through the house and grab a couple of snacks for my dogs. I said, I've already got them on the porch or on the deck, but just wait till I get through the house.
Yeah.
Well, the young kid with him apparently didn't listen to what I said, because just as I was opening the French door and stepping on the deck, I saw Stormy clear the railing of the deck, and he dropped about 7 feet to the ground, and he made 2 bounces, and he was halfway up the 8-foot high fence climbing it with the hair on the back of his neck standing out and gnarling with his teeth.
I need
Before
to
I-
eat something, and I'm
before
going
I
to do
caught
it now.
So,
Did you just yell, or did you have to go grab
And a
him?
good dog.
no, I had to go get him.
He was going.
And I had to show him the snack. And as soon as I showed him the snack, he came back up on the deck. I opened the gate, got him back up on the deck, and gave him a snack. And he laid there at my feet because I stood there with him while they did the septic tank. As long as I was out there with him, he's fine.
Yeah. Just like
But-
Ted.
Which dog did you send to get you your corn dogs?
Oh,
If
they
you were
both
outside
loved.
with them.
I had both of them out there, but the female,
Yeah.
she just yaps. But this is the first time I've seen Stormy be that aggressive. He was like, he wasn't a happy camper.
He didn't like something about him. Ted's that way. He can read people. If you're a certain way, he's gonna go after you. I could stop him. I could just yell, but if
Well,
you're
this
on the
is
property, all bets are off.
Well, today was the first time that that I know of, that somebody's actually walked up around to the back of the house to the fence.
Yeah.
That he's seen. And so I got a full reaction of what.
You're gonna have to get
It's
one
like-
of those prison type 2-foot overhangs there to hang over toward your
Well,
yard.
I've got that on the fence in the backyard. You know,
Oh, do you?
I had the 4-foot high chain link fence, and I took another 4 foot and put it up, and the top, I've actually got the top pulled in inside the yard. But
Yeah.
he was because he was climbing out of the 4-foot fence. But today he cleared the railing on the deck, and it's about a 7-foot drop down to the ground.
They need to slow him down.
No, that didn't phase him. And like I say, he'd done climbed about halfway up the 8-foot high fence by the time I got out there and grabbed him.
Home of Ben and Jerry's. Yeah, 2 miles from my house. Yes, I live in Vermont.
Really? I didn't. I've been to Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, their
So-
factory is 2 miles from my house.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you don't like Ben and Jerry's.
I don't. I don't like the people. It's not owned by them anymore. But
I'll be back in a minute.
I don't like Ben or Jerry.
Do you know them both?
I know of
He doesn't
them.
like what they don't like is pretty much what he's saying.
I actually know
I-
both of them personally. I worked
Yeah?
for them as a kid.
Oh yeah. Well.
Yeah.
When they went after. They just did something in Philadelphia that
Bit heavy
And they
on
were
the tree
wrong.
hugging for me.
they were wrong. They were absolutely wrong.
Oh, that's not surprising at all.
And So there was never any Ben and Jerry's ice cream in my house growing up.
Oh yeah. I mean, I own stock in the company, but
Yeah, I mean, I said I've
I'm
been
not.
there.
I'm not stupid. You know.
Yeah.
I
I went to the ice cream flavored cemetery and everything.
oh, you went to Waterbury.
Oh, that's the other one. There's yeah.
That's their.
They have two.
Well, that's their commercial factory. The one up here is their factory. 25 or 35,000 square foot factory up here.
Oh, yeah. This wasn't anywhere near 25. or
Yeah,
30,000.
yeah. This is like 4 acres of
Oh,
factory up here. No, their factory's big one is up here.
mm.
The Waterbury one is that's their commercial place where they have all the tours and all the other stuff. I knew that as soon as you said cemetery.
Yeah.
They got the Woody Jackson cows in the yard and all the painted cow looking things.
No.
We like meat. Well, I like meat. I just can't eat it.
Sorry, bro.
I did
But,
have a hamburger
you know?
for lunch, though.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
real
it was.
hamburger, though.
Yes, it was.
Was one of
Oh,
those
it was. Okay.
That was what
made
was
out
90.
of like
No, it was meat, beef, 95% lean beef on gluten-free, dairy-free bread.
Don't they make gluten-free, dairy-free hamburger rolls?
I like it on the bread. It's Hawaiian bread.
Oh, the Hawaiian bread.
I got priorities.
it's the Aces family. Hello, Aces family.
Hey, Stu, how's it going? Tanya, I lost all my money today.
Did you really?
Were you
Or your-
gambling again?
All this
I
fake money?
play spades. I
Oh.
was playing spades with a partner that I've played a few times with that isn't great. Decided today that they would go completely dumb. And you ever play spades so you know how to bid?
I have played a long time ago, but not probably on your level.
13 that's the maximum amount of. They're called tricks.
Yeah, an ace. Yeah.
You know, and spades are the best ones you can get. Well, I knew I had 5 because I had ace, king, queen, 10, blah blah blah, and I had like 6 spades, and then I had a king of clubs, king of hearts, and a king of diamonds. So I knew that I was holding at least 5. Well, my partner bid 7 after the 2 on the other side bid 2 and 2, and I went, that's not even remotely possible. We're talking spades, hillbilly. And I lost $32,000 in that hand. I was not happy.
Thank God it was
today.
$32,000 fake dollars.
Oh, I worked hard to get that amount.
Uh,
Actually, I have some bison in the fridge right now.
That's about what I lost
really
learning
lean.
how to play Texas Hold'em
I play
in
spades
the
every
farm
day.
houses in California.
Well, I
Yeah.
was up to 1.3 million. Just had a rough couple of days playing.
I'm assuming you were playing online.
I was playing in person.
And
No,
I play
you
in-
were playing in person.
I play in person too, but not
Yeah.
very often anymore.
Yeah. We have a guy in the lodge, man. He is a huge Hold'em guy. He's actually entered that big tournament in Las Vegas that they do every year.
World Series of Poker.
World Series of Poker. He's played in that. He's got a professional table in his card room in his basement. And he keeps threatening, oh, I will you come up and have a card thing, you know. I guess he talked to his wife and she says, you're not having them come here.
I wanted to get a craps table, but my wife told me no.
That's something I never did learn how to play.
I had a buddy of mine teach me how to play in Reno years ago. Just the basics. He was there. I won money. The next night, I decided to go back and play again, and I lost money. And I said, "That's it."
See, I'm no good at blackjack either. The only cards that I touch in a casino is Mississippi stud poker. That's the only thing I do because you're
I
using
know
the
you
dealer's
keep these up at
cards
the
to help
4-time.
you.
Okay. But that's the same way as okay, you're really not playing against a dealer though in Hold'em. They're just community cards.
Well, Mississippi stud poker's community cards that the dealer puts down,
But you're actually,
you can-
but you're playing against a dealer also.
no, if the dealer wins with those 3 cards, you collect money from it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's got to be a
I don't
pair
know.
of
It sounds
10s or
like,
higher.
yeah.
Too
I'm trying
complicated.
to think of that other.
I
That
gotta
other
get my
game,
butt to a casino one of these days.
Baccarat.
That's a hard game there to
Baccarat, that
figure
is-
out.
That's a hard one.
Because Baccarat, you can bet with the house, or you could bet against the house, or I watched my buddy, and he's, "I'm going to show you how to do this." And about $800 later, he said, "I don't understand that."
That's like that. What's it called? Vermont Pai Gao or Gai Pao or something like that. That
Guy
Vietnamese,
Pao poker.
yeah, that they play. That's a tough one to learn. I never did learn how to play that one either.
One with
They like it when you don't know how to play.
yeah.
And that
That's
buddy
the
of
one
mine
you
in
played at a
California
weird time.
Pan. Yeah, he used to play Pan. Pan, you won if you had the worst hand.
I used to like
that
Ace 2, 3, 4, 6 was the best hand to have.
I used to like to
Unsuited.
play that high-low 7-card stud.
Yeah.
You had a low hand winner, high heart, high end winner. But in that, an ace 2, 3, 4, 5 counts as low. So if you had a ace 2, 3, 4, 5 flush, you can win the high and the low.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I'll
those
stick-
casinos,
I'll stick to
I
the
don't
simple ones.
I don't play craps. I don't play that Wheel of Fortune thing where they spin the big wheel.
The big
around.
wheel is the worst. The big wheel is the worst bet in the house, they say.
And I don't play blackjack because I'm not like Vermont. I can't count cards, especially on a 4-deck shuffle. I can't
Yeah.
keep.
You don't need to
Um,
count cards. What you need to do is know what to do when the dealer's showing what you have versus what the dealer's showing.
It's
You know?
it's more
And
percentage.
the hardest one to figure out, quite frankly, is 12. Yeah. If you get dealt 12, it's like, now what do I do? And then you hope that the dealer comes up with a 3 or something. Because
Well,
if
and
you're
the thing
holding
is-
12 and the dealer's holding a 3, you're gonna bust.
Well, or you're sitting in the last position and you've got 12 and you say, you've been getting low card and you say, okay, hit me. They deal you, a queen and you bust with 22. And then the dealer turns over his cards and he had a 12 and the 10 would have busted the dealer. And
And then
else
everybody looks at the table. Yeah. And
Everybody
they
everybody
tell
gets
me
mad
that,
at you.
yeah, and they tell me that unless you're going to really scientifically count cards and know that there's like very few picture cards or aces there, although you could see it coming though, right? I mean, you could see what's coming if you're sitting on third base.
It's just a percentage of what cards have been dealt or what cards have already
Mhm.
been shown. You just
Yeah.
have to assume what other people have sometimes, but
Well, you're playing. I mean, everybody, all the players, both their cards are up, right? The only person that has a down card is a dealer. So you can see what they got dealt. I don't know. I don't like. There's there's all kinds of like you play surrender blackjack differently than you play regular blackjack, and you know, then they have 3-card Monte. I've watched that game. I can't figure it out.
Neither.
You put a bet out, they get a card, you take your bet back. It's like, you know.
Well, see, we used to play it's kind of like Texas Hold'em, kind of in the point where you're either all in or you're not all in. It's 3 cards, but straights and flushes count in the 3 card. And you actually have to, before you start the game, you have to figure out the suits and the order of the suits. Because if you hit an ace, king, queen of spades, that would be the ace, queen, queen of hearts. But that game can cost you a lot of money. Hey, Vegan Realist, how you doing? Hey, Anthony, how you doing, buddy?
Turtle fish.
Anthony.
But yeah, them casinos I try to avoid those places. Like I say, if I go in one, the only thing I play is Mississippi Stud Poker. And if I go in a casino and they don't have it, I turn around and leave.
Sorry, I'm reading your chat. Trying to figure out. I'm confused. That's okay.
Is that Anthony been sick or something? I saw everybody telling him to hope he feels better in your live stream this morning.
He was sick yesterday pretty bad. New meds. You understand. New meds make you sick.
Yeah. I'm about tired of taking this medicine.
Till they get in your system, your body's like, I don't really like you.
So I called up the dentist before I went on the live stream and told him, I think it's time for me to go back and have the soft alignment done, because I'm trying not to use any poly grip or anything in my teeth. I'm just wearing my teeth.
Yep.
But now even my top ones are getting loose. I can't get in till the 22nd. That's how backed up they are.
Yeah.
And now with my upper gums shrinking, I haven't had molars or my wisdom teeth since 1980 in sub school, because they took the wisdom teeth out and they took those 4 molars out. Well, now I've got all 28 teeth, and then on my tops, I've got gums on the dentures behind that molar going back in my mouth. Well, when my teeth were, I guess when my gums were swollen up, it didn't bother me that much. Well, now it's starting to gag me a little bit on the top ones. So I'm going to have to try to get them to trim the top ones down again.
I don't have those back there.
Dude, I do. I got like this much behind my last tooth on the top.
I do have that much, but I don't. My back teeth spitting in my mouth. I don't have the molars in the back, the very last ones, the wisdom teeth and stuff.
Yeah, I don't have the wisdom teeth in my dentures, but I have 28 teeth now.
Yeah, but I don't ever wear the bottom, so I couldn't tell you. I mean, I told you, get away from that gooey stuff and just get that powder. It's much easier.
Well, I've been trying not to use anything. They say if you don't use anything, if you're able to do it, that your jaws and the muscles will learn to kind of hold the dentures. Because right now with my top ones in, I can eat pretty much anything except peanuts or something like that. I can't eat that with just my top ones in. Hey, I pooped my pant 420. What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I got to go and have my bottom ones done, redone.
Well, they say this soft alignment, everything I've researched about it says it only lasts like 6 to 9 months. You're supposed to get it done every 6 to 9 months for a couple of years after you first get your dentures. But I don't know.
I don't know. I got 2 sets, and I can wear the tops in both, and I can't wear the bottoms in either pair. And one pair cost me an enormous amount of money, as you know. The temporary ones actually fit me better than the expensive ones did. Here we go. Clicky to Sonya.
It's a
Time
figment
to
of your imagination.
It's time to advance to the kitchen.
My mother called me Sonia Christine, so there's got to be a problem.
Oh. Sonia Christine?
Yes, mother.
So I checked the South Carolina DHEC website just before I came on the live stream to see how many people here in South Carolina have completed the prevention.
Yeah.
We're at a whopping 37%.
Oh man, the governor was on today, but I didn't watch him. But the last time I watched him, he said it's like almost 80% of the adults in New Jersey, and they had just started with the kids 12 and up, and they said 20% of the kids were done or had at least one round.
Yeah, these people down here, dude, I don't get it. Nobody's wearing a mask, and there's only 37% that's fully prevention. I don't get it. I don't know. I just don't know. Somebody saying hi, Jim.
Who said that? Oh,
Says,
hi,
hi, Bruce.
I'm
Iva.
sorry.
Hi, Iva. How are you? Let's see. What are we at?
What's up, Iva?
How come I'm not finding where that's located again?
Oh, Iva did tell me hello. I missed that. That was way up there on the chat.
Holy cow, Billy. We're a little high, aren't we?
Huh?
82%?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're only 37%, dude, that's fully taken both.
Yeah. We're good sheep.
Ugh.
Bunch of sheeple up here. It's terrible sometimes.
I got stung by a yellow jacket. Oh, Lord. I don't miss those days.
Oh,
No.
I hate them things.
Nope, don't like yellow jackets, especially those yellow-faced, stupid, evil things. The white-faced ones, I mean.
Yellow jackets love fried chicken, dude. Potato
I'm-
salad, you go on a picnic up home, they'll fight you over the darn fried chicken.
Yeah.
They'd love to get in your beer, too.
Oh, I know that part. Beer, soda. That's why I was still looking. Remember we were talking about those can covers?
Yeah.
I can't find them again. I
They
think
might
maybe
have them
they
on the
got
Tupperware
sold.
website.
No, the ones I had here, I think somebody kind of maybe sold them in the lawn sale.
Dude, I went on that GovX. It's a website where if you're military or police or whatever, you can go on GovX. I was looking at some of those Yeti cups.
Yeah.
Dude, they're proud of them things. Them things are expensive.
They're very expensive. That's what that one is, I think. I think that one's a Yeti.
Keep the
Everybody
air
says
on
that-
when you go.
Yes.
Everybody says they're good, but I don't know.
That one's up
I hate to spend that kind of money on something and it not be all it's cracked up to be.
They're pretty good. They're pretty indestructible. No, my Yeti cup's upstairs. I just have my protocol cup.
Yeah, I want to say some of them were like 30 something bucks. Yeah, Sonia.
My mom wants to know what the temperature is down there.
Right now, it has dropped to 83 degrees because we just had a storm go by.
It's
It was
85
80
here.
It was 89 when I went on the live stream, and then it come a storm across the field over there. I could hear the thunder in the background, and it dropped to 83 right this minute. But now the sun's back out, so we'll probably go back up to about 89.
Dookie. She's keeping tabs on all this, just you know.
Yeah, I'm taking notes.
She's taking notes, she said.
Oh, 82. Could be 60.
But it's humid. We got
66 tonight.
a lot of humidity. Thomasville, B Savage says. Yeah, that's further east in North Carolina.
Right.
So Jim, what y'all got going on at the campground this weekend? Anything?
Me? I hardly have
Yeah.
anything going on at the campground. She
I have one
has a
gig
gig
Saturday
on.
night.
She has a gig Saturday night at King Nummy.
Aren't you
Same
going
place I was
to?
last week.
Aren't you going to be there and carry stuff for her?
Of course, that's the important part, right?
I would.
Yep.
I'd stay at the campground and drink cold adult beverages.
Well, I don't drink that many cold adult beverages anymore.
Just warm ones?
Nah, just once in a while.
Not in your
He made
closet.
up for it on Monday night.
I'll stop.
We know about your closet. Sonia's brought us and gave us a tour.
I know, but I mean, it just all
Or did
sits
she
there
just
now.
drink it all? So it's all done.
No, she doesn't drink either. When she got her CDL, she pretty much gave up drinking.
Safer.
Mm.
I just like giving her a hard time.
Well,
That's my job.
A lot of times I get a hankering for it. And then I start thinking about how bad I feel the next day. And I'm like, nah.
I don't even get a hankering anymore.
hey,
Hey, G.
Georgie's here.
What's up? What's up? RVing with G.
Georgie. Yep.
Dude, I used to
Hi,
love that
Georgie.
George Dickel and Mountain Dew. That was my favorite drink in the whole world.
What in Doctor in Mountain Dew?
George
What?
Dickel and Mountain Dew.
George Dickel.
Sour mash.
Oh, Sour Mash. Okay.
It's smoother than Jack Daniels.
Hmm.
They're both made in Tennessee. One's made on one end, the other one's made on the other end, I think, of Tennessee. But
Yeah,
yeah,
one's aged quite a bit longer, isn't it? Jack Daniels.
could be Jack to me can be a little bit overpowering.
Doesn't it kind of taste burnt barrel to you?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I always got was that burnt oak flavor. And I didn't really didn't work
I
for me
ain't
so
care
much.
for it. See, that's like Crown Royal, dude. I can't stand Crown Royal. Everybody says, "Oh, Crown Royal."
No,
I couldn't stand it.
that's
Yeah.
got that same flavor.
Yeah. I'm a Scotch drinker, and they have different, like, it goes from like really smoky to like not so smoky. I like the single malt, but I don't like it's smoky.
That's something I never acquired a taste for was Scotch.
Well, I get yelled at because I'll go someplace and and they'll have single malt, and I'll have a glass of single malt, and I'll put ice in it, and all the purists look at me and go, "Oh,
Now there's a whole commercial says you can do that now.
oh yeah."
Yeah, it's okay with ice. If
I
Oh,
didn't know that
Vermont.
Jack Daniels had honey.
That, while not to interrupt Jim, while I'm thinking about it, that Instagram I sent you with that name of that medicine, Whoopi Goldberg's doing that commercial on TV
Oh, okay.
about that medicine for the migraines.
Yeah, I was just talking with her about it today.
Whoopi.
But I wasn't never a Scotch drinker or gin drinker. I didn't ever acquire a taste for gin or Scotch.
Didn't care for gin. I drank a lot of brandy, but a lot of tequila too. Sometimes together.
Last time I drank tequila, 1980, when I crawled back into the United States. That's the last time it ever crossed my lips.
Last time I drank it, I ended up in Chicago, Illinois.
Where'd you start out?
Vermont.
You have some good friends too, huh?
Oh yeah, they put me on a plane.
I
They
you know
thought it-
what? I
they
can't tell
told the
you
people
how
I was-
many.
I was sick.
I can't tell you how many times I have heard that story where somebody's gotten drunk and their good friends put them on a train or an airplane and they wake up in the morning and they're 400 miles away.
Oh yeah, that was great. One-way ticket. Took my license, my wallet. Oh yeah, they were wonderful friends.
Mm-hmm.
Little do they know that I have family that lives in Chicago, or did have.
Yeah, but you have to explain it then.
Yeah. Try explaining to my aunt
Hi,
why
hi,
I
this is
was in
Bruce.
Chicago
I'm
in
in
a pair of
Chicago.
shorts in December. Shorts and a tank top, muscle shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's got to be
December.
the fourth or fifth story like that I've heard.
I
Worst
just
thing
know
we
we
used-
were having a great time.
The worst thing these guys used to do at work is they used to sign each other up for this, cheese in a month club or wine in a month club or something. You get these coupons and you would mail it in the other guy's name. All of a sudden it'd be like wine coming to the house. Then they get the bill.
Yeah, we did small things like order a pizza party for friends with their credit card, sent to their parents' house. Small things like that. 42 pizzas for 3 people. Nice friends.
Jeez. See what an angel I am? I ain't never done no crap like that.
I've never done anything like that. Never.
Oh, yeah.
Because probably if anybody ever did, I'd be the guy that it would do it to.
Thank you, B Savage, for coming. Come on back every day. We're right here.
Take care.
One of the worst things I ever saw in my life was we were in Rome, Italy in 1977. We were in Madrid, Spain. I'm sorry. We were in Madrid. And we'd been out, and back then they didn't care how old you were, but they made sangria and they had it in pots hanging from the ceiling. And you just go by with your cup and fill up your glass and drink. Oh my God. The next morning, we all dipped a Skol back then. Well, over there, you had the little small Coke bottles. When you got through drinking the Coca-Cola, we'd use the Cokes as spit bottles.
Mm-hmm.
We got up the next morning and there was a guy, I won't mention his name, but he got up feeling so bad. And he saw a Coke bottle sitting there. And he reached over and grabbed that Coca-Cola bottle and turned it up, and it was not Coca-Cola.
Not Coca-Cola.
My father-in-law did that same thing with his Budweiser bottle.
Oof.
He had put the cover back on it so it wouldn't spill in the van. Gets in after fishing, and after he had a 6-pack, he grabs hold of that one. Oh, you 6-pack of beer exited just as quickly as it went in, too.
And that was my first experience with sangria. It was good.
Sangria is great. Don't eat the fruit because the fruit absorbs the alcohol. You eat the fruit.
That's like garbage punch, dude, or bathtub punch. You ever had that where you mix it with all the juices and put Everclear in it?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Had all the fruit up in there. You used to have the girls. Ooh, I don't want to drink that, but can I have some of the fruit? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Have all you want.
Have some watermelon, please.
Yep.
When I was a kid, we took the travel trailer and we went to Disney World, to Fort Wilderness, and they have the Frontier show and a restaurant and everything. So we walked from our campsite over to where the Frontier show was, and we're eating, and my uncle, my mom's brother, was down there, and he tells my mother, he says, because my mother really didn't know a lot about sangria, and he had been stationed in Spain at Rota. He says, Millie, he says, it's good. It's wine with fruit juice. He says, but don't eat the fruit. So we're watching the show, and looking over, and mom's chomping on an apple, and well, she was fine until she stood up. It's an interesting experience to see your mother under the hat when you're about 14, or I was older than that. I think it was 17. To see your mother, who that is the love of your life at that time in your life, and her brother and my father are holding her underneath the arms, trying to get her back to the trail, and she was happy.
Yeah.
That was my problem with White Russians. As long as I was sitting on the bar stool drinking them, I was fine until I stood up.
Well, you stood up.
Yeah. Iced teas are that way for me.
Uh,
Drink them like they're just plain old iced tea until
yeah.
you get ready to leave.
Stand up. You ever watch somebody make one of those? They start
Yeah.
at this end of the bar, and they go all the way across to this end of the bar, and they put a little bit in from every bottle.
I loved them. I
Well, see,
used to have
that's
7, 8 of them.
that's like when you qualify every system on board a submarine, you get submarine qualified. You earn your dolphins.
Right.
Well, that night, everybody takes you out in town. It's called drinking your dolphins, and they get a beer pitcher, and they do the same thing. They go around all the liquor, and they pour it in and pour it in and pour it in till they fill the pitcher up with nothing but liquor. And they take your dolphins and they drop them in the pitcher,
and then you have to drink
and get your dolphins out of the pitcher. Yeah,
Wow. So
that was
you
sick
didn't
night.
make it back safely either.
No.
That's a behind the bar moment right there.
Well, see, that's like how I got my tattoo in Hong Kong, because I was not going to get a tattoo. I refused to get a tattoo. So a bunch of my buddies we went out in Hong Kong and got plastered. And the next morning, I woke up on the submarine in my bunk, and I rolled over and I went, "Ooh, dang! I must have fell down. My arm hurts." And I went like that, and I had a bandage over my arm.
Now, was
And I
that a
looked.
machine one or was that the old school tap?
This was actually machined in
Oh,
the
it was
Philippines in the 80s. They did it by the bamboo.
They still
But
did
no,
that.
this was the gun. But yeah, I woke up that morning and I had a tattoo, and I was not a happy camper about that.
I still want more.
Oh, not me.
I got some space left.
Yeah. Not something that has ever tickled my fancy.
Right there. Blank spot.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe you
see,
could have an artist's palette.
I'm actually going to put my granddaughter right there.
mine's so faded now that, and what really got me is when I first got on the submarine, all those old 30-year guys, they had the cobwebs on their elbows. They had the door hinges on their arms. They had a pig on one foot and a rooster on the other foot, and all this superstitious stuff tattooed all over them. And, it looked like crap because they'd had them for so long. And I was like, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. But yeah, I woke up with one.
I don't know how many I do have. A lot.
Oh, my first class petty officer on the Darter, he went out in, the Little Red Devil cartoon, the Little Red Devil.
Yep.
Okay. Well, he went out in Hong Kong, and on the one butt cheek, he had the Little Red Devil with the horns and a pile of coal and a shovel pointed, where. And on the other butt cheek, had the Little Red Devil in the white angel outfit with the halo with a fire extinguisher pointed at the same spot. He had like 27 tattoos.
Yeah, we kind of sort of got a friend kind of maybe had been tipsy one time and we got him a tattoo on his cheek.
So, Billy, could you
It
post
said insert here.
Oh. Yeah. Could you post the link again for Sonia? She lost it.
Yeah, I just dropped it.
Yeah, with a
Yeah,
big arrow.
The last night we were in Hong Kong, that same guy, he went out and he got 7 tattoos in one night.
Oh.
And we got underway, and the next day he was sick as a dog
Yeah,
from getting that many.
It takes quite a chunk out of your body. My daughter has one probably this big on the middle of her back. I mean, she's got a lot of tattoos, almost as many as I do. She's got a huge black-eyed Susan on her back, and that one she said was rough.
Yeah, we had a lot of guys that would go get their whole backs done, and they'd go in different sittings. You know, they'd go get so much done and let that heal, and then they'd go back and get more done. And yeah, not me. That wasn't my cup of tea.
I like the pain. I like the feeling when they tattoo me. What?
You could just tell me all about it, pal. Because, well, my friends, I have to go put my penguin suit on.
And Jim is
So,
anti-tattoo.
Yeah, it just doesn't do anything for me.
For me, it's just artwork.
Oh.
Not just status.
I
thing or
said,
anything.
to each their own, right? You know.
I drew everything that's on my body, so
Oh.
except for my family crest, that's obviously thousands of years old.
So hopefully we'll chat with you guys on Friday because we're actually going to get down in the same car, I think.
You're riding
Same
with her?
vehicle.
Are you driving?
Yeah.
Is she driving?
It wants
That
me
depends
to
on what
no,
mood.
she wants me to drive, I'll drive.
Depends on what mood I am when I get out of work.
It's safer for you, Jim, if you
Yeah.
drive. We've seen her driving.
My
She's
driving
actually
is
a very good
wonderful.
driver.
She's got a left pedal and a right pedal, and she has no clue what that left one's for.
Well, she's a good driver, except when she's talking on the panel with both hands like this, and I'm like,
I have no
75
idea
and
how
she's text messaging. It's like,
I
have
don't
no
text
idea
when
how
I
she does that.
do what?
I have no idea how she does that. How you manage to keep track of the chat and drive at the same time. I
Because
would
I'm
be
a woman. I
plowing
can
into the back.
multitask. Women can multitask. Men cannot.
ooh, ooh.
okay,
Especially you, Jim.
You feel
You
it,
gonna
Mark,
take
too.
that, Papa Smurf?
Jim's feeling the love.
I have
He knows it's the truth. That's why he's not saying anything. See?
I will tell you I will tell you that I'll be at work and I'll be working on something and we use Teams in work for texting and stuff. And the guy that owns the company, he'll send a Teams message. And I'll be like knee deep in a spreadsheet or something, or I'll be typing. And there's a little box in the corner and a little noise goes off. And if you don't look right away, the box goes away. And then if you don't answer, it's like over the PA system.
Jim, answer your team's message, Jim.
Because he's that impatient.
Or we have a telephone system that only has to do is look at the screen and he can see I'm on the phone. That's when he'll send me some ridiculous message. And then I have to tell the client, hold on. He goes, I have to answer my boss who's being a pain in the ass.
Who's also
And then
impatient.
the client laughs. And then what do you want? I'm on the phone. Can't you see I'm on the phone?
Of course,
One
you
of the
can see
things
he's
we
on
try
the
to
phone.
tell you. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Hey, Bonnie Rose, what's up?
Why is the Parkway parking?
Hey, Bonnie Rose, how are you?
I don't know.
So
So anyway, so we'll talk to you guys on Friday. Bye,
Okay,
everybody in the chat. Nice to
Be
see
safe,
y'all.
see,
Bye-bye now.
see you, Papa Smurf. So Sonia, is Jim kind of like Vermont? Has to have everything in exact order and all that?
He is the total freaking opposite.
Gotcha.
Oh my god. It's like
So maybe they're not twins then.
Keep my head right there.
for fraternal maybe, but definitely not identical.
What are you implying?
Y'all, I had changing the subject. Did anybody watch America's Got Talent last night?
Nope. Don't watch TV.
I had tears in my eyes on that last performer on America's Got Talent last night.
And now I have to watch it.
They were talking to this young lady. She's the very last performer. And they were talking to her, and she told them she was a cancer survivor. And she doesn't look like she weighs about 60 pounds. So one of the girls on the panel asked her, said, well, you know, are you in remission? And she goes, I have a little bit like in my colon, a little bit in my lungs, and a little bit somewhere else.
Hmm.
And she did an original song, and right now I could not tell you the name of the song she sung. But she sang an original song. And Simon Cowell was crying. And he gave her the golden buzzer. And come to find out, at the end of all that, she's only got 2% chance of living.
Hmm.
Wow.
At least she gets her 2 minutes, though.
Exactly. And she got the golden buzzer
Yeah.
from Simon Cowell.
Now, didn't a girl before win or come in second that had cancer and survived also?
Yeah, she was a survivor. But this young lady last night,
May not be.
she's not going to make it, dude, unless.
Now, 2%'s not impossible, but it's probably not going to happen.
Well, thank you, Bonnie Rose, for coming by. I appreciate you. Iva said bye. Bye.
Bye,
Sorry, I
Ivan.
missed that. But yeah, that was so sad.
Yeah, that's a tough subject for me because my brother's still dealing with it, and I'm still hoping every day.
Well, that's only the second time I ever seen Simon get that emotional on that show.
Yeah, he did it once. I can't remember the other one.
He did it with that African American guy that was singing the song about his best friend that had passed away.
Yeah. I think one of the other people that he got kind of emotional with actually didn't make it all the way through the show. They didn't make it survive the rest of the show. But maybe she'll get lucky and be able to record a bunch before she goes.
Yeah, I think she's from Ohio, she said. Might have been Ohio.
Isn't it sad that the shots that the stuff that we give our kids now for the H1N1 stops a lot of those issues
Yep.
that we didn't get when we were kids.
Yep.
And they actually knew about it back then. It just wasn't a requirement. Trust me, if our parents completely knew about it, I'm sure most of us probably would have ended up with it.
Well, dude, the thing that gets me is I told you I was thinking about getting that shingle shot.
Yeah. You don't
But
want shingles.
dude, the disclaimer that they put on the TV for every single stinking shot that you get scares me to death.
Yeah. Yeah, like the one that says this may cause incontinence, death, blindness. It's like, wait a minute. What? You throw the second one in there before the third one. Don't you think you'd start out with may end your life?
Well, I was watching the other night and they had a commercial on about Botox. And they listed
Oh, yeah.
a list this long of things that can happen to you.
You should see what you have to sign before you get the Botox injections. Like I used to get them for my migraines,
Right?
and the paperwork is horrendous before you get them. It's like, you got to be aware that they make you check every box. Well, it could cause this, It's like, yeah, okay, great. I can't survive with the migraines. Let's give it a shot, whatever What's the worst case that could happen?
Well, you know, I don't remember. I don't remember them talking about anything like that when we were kids. When you had to go get popped in the arm with all them different
Nope.
things before you could go to school.
Nope. It was sign this because we want your insurance.
Yeah.
It's like- oh, yeah.
And you're not going to school if you don't do this.
It's exactly what it was too. You had to show up with your immunization chart when you started school. No polio, no smallpox, no, all those things had to be checked.
Dude, I saw on the news on my phone today, there's a hospital out in Houston, Texas. They let 178 people go because they didn't get the prevention.
I told my son that's going to happen everywhere. He's like, no, I don't, because he doesn't want to get it. I said, I tell you what, the company that you work for, and you know where he works, is
Yep.
going to be mandatory.
Well, they sure said that they let 178 people. Thank you, bye.
Well, in the healthcare world, they have that choice to do that, though. There are certain requirements, just like your doctor's license and all that stuff. And maybe they can't force you to do it, but they can certainly make it miserable for you not to.
That's exactly what I said. Everybody was saying, the government's going to do this. And I was like, no, the government won't. I said, I said, you watch, they're going to leave it up to each individual employer. So
Yep.
what happened is, that's exactly what happened. It's left up to each individual employer. So
And
I
there's-
think now you'll probably see that more and more and more.
Yeah. Well, in order to make this completely, it's never going to really disappear, I don't think. I think it's going to be a problem for a long time, but in order to get it down to the point where like the polio ended up in, hepatitis and all that stuff ended up, got to do something with it. You have to. It's going to continue. It's going to be like the Black Plague. It will continue to exist until you can eradicate it. Human
Well, and the
nature.
thing-
We can't fight it anymore. Our bodies aren't designed to fight bacteria like that anymore.
Well, the thing of it is too, is if they don't get it eradicated, it's just going to keep mutating and mutating and mutating. So nothing's going to stop it.
And YouTube, I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be. I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, though.
And I'm just an electrical engineer, but I'm not an idiot. It's called reading.
But
it's not-
anyway,
I read sources from everything, though. I don't read just what the government says. I don't read what the right or left wing says. I want to read it all and decide for myself.
that's me, dude. And the thing that amazes me about this one, Vermont, and then I got to get off of me, but the thing that amazes me about this one is there's so many difference of opinions
Phew.
from people that went to the same school, that graduated in the same class together, about their ideas about this.
Just in your own families.
Yes. And I'm like, what happened to black and white? This is what it is. This is what made it. This is what you do to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And there's nobody out there said, this is what it is. This is what you got to do. And this is going to get rid of it. This one says this, and this one says this. And, this country approves all this stuff to use. And this country approves something completely different. And this country approves something completely different. And I mean, there's countries in the world, dude, if you research it enough, they're buying stuff over the counter.
Yeah.
For this mess.
Flu. The same
And
stuff
their
that we get for our
country
flu,
is
yeah.
and their doctors in their countries are recommending it.
Yeah, one of them, I read something the other day. It's no different than Robitussin or Theraflu. It's really, it's that close to it. You know, it's like, wow.
And they're pinning their hopes on that.
It didn't work for a lot of people that are no longer with us, unfortunately.
Yeah, I just don't.
And for me, YouTube, I'm speaking from experience. I lost my sister to this stuff, so don't give me a hard time. You know, trust me, I read enough to just because of what happened to me.
I guess what I'm saying is, though, dude, this is 2021. We can put shit on Mars. We can put men on the moon. We can do all kinds of stuff. They ought to be able to take 10 people, the best in the world, and put them in a room somewhere and say, fix it.
Yeah, because
everybody else, shut up. Don't say a word. Zip your lips. Unless it comes from these 10 people that are in the room.
Yeah, because if I could talk to a Filipino living in Switzerland and I'm living in Vermont live, there's no reason they can't talk to each other.
Sure. And all the rest of them, shut up. I don't want to hear from those. I want to hear from the 10 best people or 5 best people or whatever the number is. And I don't want to hear nothing else from nobody else.
Right. Yeah. Well, we can't agree on the world not being flat or round, so I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Oh, don't even get me started on that, dude.
You know what I'm saying, though. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry, but if you put enough water on a flat plate, it runs off. Explain that one to me, please. I'm just saying.
Yeah, jump in your rowboat and take off rowing and let me know what happens.
Yeah. I got to run. I know you got to run. Bye,
Yep.
Sonia.
I appreciate y'all coming by. We'll try to do this again tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Does anybody know of anybody going live tonight?
I'm doing it. I'm doing a members only live stream.
Oh. What time?
Probably around 7.
Okay. Members only live stream over at Bruce Vermont Paint at 7 o'clock, y'all.
I may open it up. I don't know. You know me, how I am.
Y'all be there and be square.
y'all later.
Sonia, don't break nothing at work tomorrow, please, 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 please.
Oh, you mean
please.
I have to go there tomorrow?
Sonia, go to work tomorrow. 0 pasta.
Yeah, you have to go to work.
0 pasta.
No spaghetti.
You've got to work tomorrow and Friday to pay Jim's bills this weekend at the campground.
I just got done paying my own. I get to keep the camper for another month.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be just the DJ. Forget the RV part.
Yeah, no, I'll just make
She'll be out there in her pickup truck with all of her equipment on the back tailgate.
Yeah.
Trying to get my RV back.
I don't have an RV DJ.
Thanks, guys, for coming. Everybody, please, please, please stay safe out there. Everybody be good to yourself, be good to each other, and we'll see everybody again tomorrow afternoon. Thank y'all.
Be safe.